Hey, Oleksandr. Sorry for being delayed again. I would also do a portfolio review for you, or at least take a look. So let's jump straight into it, and then on LinkedIn, I will come back to some of the other questions. Overall, it's not bad. It's definitely not perfect, but you're on the right track. I see you have these groups. I'm just going to do all. Yeah, so first impression is, let's say, the early phases of an intermediate person, or let's say somebody who's from sort of at the edge of beginner to intermediate. Not bad portfolio in general, but you are weakening yourself with some of your older and weaker pieces. Yeah, so anyways, while I'm thinking out loud here, what I think you need to do is you need to get rid of the old stuff. So for example, this one I think is the weakest piece you have. So get rid of it, because as you know, you're being judged on your weakest work, right? Other assets are sort of like on the edge of, they're sort of okay, or they used to be okay, but they are now becoming your new weakest pieces. So this one being gone, your best work, without going into the work, right? Because sometimes it changes once you're looking at the close-ups, but this one looks really good. These are cool. Maybe this one too. I think these two are maybe your best, actually. This one is also good. Maybe these two. I think they're similar quality. This one's also cool. I have some doubts about this one. This one seems weaker. This one seems weaker. It's okay, but a bit on the boring side. This one maybe technically is okay, but the design is kind of weird. It's like the design of the character is kind of missing. So that makes this one weak. Here the face kind of feels a bit off. The rest seems okay, but the face feels off, like the emotion or the eyes. This one looks really cool, also a good one. Also not bad. This is the weakest one. This is probably very weak. Meh, probably also weak. What do we have at the bottom? Oh yeah, and the radio's kind of also medium. So what I'm kind of aiming at here is you need to prune, I think is the English word. So get rid of maybe half of your work. So make an order of top to bottom, best at the top, weak at the bottom, and just remove the lower half, or like 40%. So in my opinion, can I zoom out? Yeah, okay, perfect. I think, without having zoomed in on them yet, you should keep this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, it's probably not a bad asset, but it's such a meaningless asset that I'm not sure about that one. So let's do a mini circle here. This is probably also a mini circle because I'm not sure yet. This is also an unsure. This one is probably good, but needs better rendering. This one is good. This is probably from the tutorial. Also a small one because the rendering is off. The rest should be removed. Maybe this is also a small one because I'm not sure. Maybe also a small one because I'm also not sure. So the big circle ones, keep those. They are, from what I can see, the best. The ones with the small ones have issues, and those that are not marked probably are very weak. Maybe this is also a small one. So yeah, just to tackle the small ones, like I said, this one, the design is off. Like the character design is off, and it has mostly to do with the face blending into the body. Now, what could be the case is as soon as I click on it and I go in, it's actually a way better piece than I think, so you need better thumbnails. Here the face is also kind of weird. Maybe it's a good character, but the face may be weird. This one is kind of similar with, I'm not sure about the design and the feet. So maybe the design, I'm not sure. This one I have to see a close-up. This one also, and the rest seem kind of weak, so get rid of it or upgrade it, right? So let me just quickly just open them all. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to make this as fast as possible. Before I do that, I think you need to improve your thumbnails. Almost everything has pretty bad presentation, like an upfront black background, the silhouette is weird, it's just a bad presentation. Same here, the lighting is weird, it's in a T-pose, bad presentation. This one, also kind of bad presentation. You know, this one is pretty good, this one has better lighting. Not sure what this is, but I think this one is probably the best presented. Maybe zoom out a little bit. You know, so the thumbnails is maybe more important than the work inside the art piece, right? Because the thumbnail is what most people see first. So you really need to step up in your thumbnails. This one's also quite good. So that will be really step one, better thumbnails. But yeah, going into the pieces itself. Okay, yeah. Not bad. The thing that I often have with characters and sculpts is sculpting is kind of sort of when it's monster sculpting, it's kind of like easy because there is no reference to reality, so people can just sculpt and then whatever happens during it's kind of like Bob Rossing your way through a sculpt, and then at some point it kind of looks cool and it's done. So it doesn't convey how good you are from a professional or artistic skill per se. So it's not bad, but it's also not your best work. And I still kind of think the head and the design, it's kind of weird. Assuming it should be a freaky character, it's almost like a goofy character, you know? This one, okay, yeah, so there's something, it's like robot eyes. Yeah, so that just reads very difficult here. So this is not your best shot because it almost looks like it's a clown or like uncanny, like you don't know how to do eyes, so you just have bad eyes. So better presentation in this case. You know, maybe you should even in the thumbnail just have a close-up so you see the face and the eyes so it's more clear. The hair and the lighting is a bit weird. I think the lighting can also be better here. So again, presentation needs to be better. Otherwise, not bad. This image is kind of weird. Like you have all this wasted space here. It's like, again, the presentation is off. It's not good. This one, pretty cool. Top 3 of your work, or this is in the top of your work. The only thing is I think it's a really good asset, but the shading and materials are a bit off. So the skin almost feels like clay. It's like a very clay character. It feels clay. Everything is clay. So shaders and materials is off, but otherwise really cool piece. Definitely keep it. Same here. Super cool piece. Definitely keep it. Maybe work on your presentation. Like the character barely fits inside this frame. So yeah, otherwise a cool piece. Probably has the same issue with the shading and materials as with the previous piece. Maybe do a close-up of the head. Also cool. Too bad that it's not a complete character, but otherwise it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not bad this, but it's just like your typical ZBrush thing, better presentation. I think you need to work on presentation. But otherwise pretty cool. Not bad. Yeah, presentation is the weakest part here. This one seems old, seems outdated. It's like Unreal 2 design. So it's from a game standpoint not bad. Game design art standpoint not bad, but it's also not your strongest design. Plus the rendering and the presentation is off again. It's like low resolution images, a black background, like lighting is off, like the character's not in the center, presentation is off. So this piece would actually be good to keep it, but upgrade it. So if you're able, do a better pose. The T-pose is weird, and this is very stiff legs. So if the legs could have been bent, you know, or in a cool pose, and the arms are in a pose, I think this could be good to upgrade. One of your better pieces, to be honest. Better lighting, better rendering, better shading. Definitely one of your better pieces. So keep it. What I do miss a lot in your portfolio is it's lacking breakdowns. So what is the wireframe? What is the wireframe of the cloth? Maybe how did you make the cloth? Is this a production ready asset, both from the end result, but is it also the way you produced it, is that production ready? Otherwise, cool piece, keep it. Not sure what this is. Some sort of either generator or a sort of chest type of thing. Oh, it's a chair actually. Oh, okay, it's a chair. That's cool. Also really cool. Again, presentation is really off. It's like the black background, it's really, really off. Even though it's a really cool piece, but the presentation is just off. The background, there's no floor, there's no shading. You know, there's no I don't know, there's nothing around it. So an otherwise amazing piece is kind of being destroyed because you didn't finish the presentation. Otherwise, definitely a keeper. This one with your couch is the best, together with that knight and that sort of mage character. This one actually seems weak. Low resolution-ish. And it's just a single little prop. I would either remove this or make it into a bigger piece. So maybe this way of producing this asset could be an entire doorway and a mini diorama or scene. But otherwise it's very meaningless, so get rid of it. This one, definitely old, get rid of it. I'm pretty sure you're gonna say yourself that it's old, so get rid of it. Upgrade if you want, but otherwise get rid of it. Not bad. Also an older piece. I see that also in how you render it. Lighting is off. This one could also be worthy to upgrade, because otherwise it's a really cool piece. Here, breakdowns, perfect. This one I think is also worthy to upgrade. Better background, better lighting, better presentation. Only 2 images. I would say get rid of it. Interesting idea, but get rid of it. This one is also pretty cool, especially because it's a more normal human. Bad presentation at the end. I think this one is also worth upgrading. So again, presentation, better shading, better materials, like upgrade it to like high quality standards. I think this one is worthy to do that as well. Really cool sculpt. Amazing piece. You should also keep this, but again, present it better or finish it. Because it's a really good piece, that it's unfinished is not as bad, but in general, unfinished work, nah, you need to be a bit careful with that. This is a very good piece, but just be aware that it might come over as you're not really good at finishing work. Otherwise, better presentation. It's not in the center. It's like almost capped off at the top and the bottom. Sometimes it's better to just do like a big piece over here and he's looking to the right, and then maybe a smaller one here looking to the left, or maybe a top one or something. Like better presentation, better images, but otherwise a really cool piece. Add a floor, a shadow catcher type of thing. And feel free to also use lighting, right? Like colors in your lights. I mean, I understand it's kind of like a ZBrush-ish render, but you can use colors still to pimp it up. So yeah, cool piece, keep it. Yeah, bad, probably old. Get rid of it. Yeah. Also old. Get rid of it. From your older pieces, it's a bit better, but I would think you will probably also agree, like, get rid of it. Also not bad, but it's also getting on the weaker side, so either get rid of it or upgrade it. because it's not bad, especially if it's one of your earlier works. It's quite good, but it's getting on the weaker side of all your other work. So like I said, get rid of it or upgrade it. This one is from the classic tutorial. Forgot the name of who made it. It's a very famous tutorial, so people know what the quality standard is, and this quality standard is not on the level that it should be. So either upgrade it and make it legit as hell, or get rid of it. So going back to here, I'm pretty much going to recap what I said earlier. I think you should get rid of half of it. Keep the best pieces. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Needs an upgrade, or like upgrade, 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 presentation, or upgrade. Maybe also upgrade or get rid of it. I think that's really what your portfolio should be about. And if you feel like it, you can always finish it off with your own house style or brand style. So maybe create your own logo or font type, you know, and just add it everywhere at the same location, just to finish it off. So it reads like you put effort in to build a presentation. So that, getting rid of the half of it, upgrading a few, and making better thumbnails and presentation, I think you'll have a winner portfolio. To be honest, you're pretty close. And after that, maybe make a new portfolio piece that's just gonna blow everybody away. That will be pretty good step for you. So yeah, hope it helps. As always, catch you on LinkedIn.